is 7 o'clock on the second Tuesday of the month. Time and date set aside for the regular meeting of the Nekoosa Common Council. Let's call the meeting to order and take roll call vote, please.
Brian?
Here.
Larry?
Here.
Come?
Here.
Hearing?
Here.
Downey?
Here.
Greta?
Here.
And Kuhn?
Here.
I'd entertain a motion to approve the previous Common Council minutes.
So moved.
Second.
Motion and second to approve the previous Common Council minutes. All in favor?
Aye.
Entertain a motion to approve the treasurer's report.
So moved.
Second.
Motion and second to approve the treasurer's report. All in favor?
Aye.
Who seconded that motion, please?
I did.
Okay, all right.
Next item on the agenda is Citizens Forum. We just have one observer, I believe. Is anyone else? Don't see anybody. So we'll move on to committee reports. First committee, Ways and Means. Chairman Beering.
The Ways and Means Committee has one meeting to report on. Make a motion to adopt the minutes as written.
Second.
Motion and second to adopt the minutes of the Ways and Means Committee meeting. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. To the Honorable Mayor and members of the Nekoosa Common Council, a Ways and Means meeting was held on Tuesday, May 12, 2020 at 6:30 p.m. via Zoom. Members present were Adam Beering, Chairman, Brian Krupsak, Secretary, Garrett Kuhn, and Dan Downing. Also in attendance were Mayor Dan Carlson, Rick Schmidt with the Department of Public Works, Police Chief Shawn Woods, Larry Krupsak, Curtis Beretta, and Mike Cum. Item number 1, we audited the bill list. Number 2, we recommended postponement of the $5,000 payment from the Pumpkin Fest for the electrical updates for this current year, 2020. Are there any questions? So I'd like to recommend for adoption items number 1 and 2.
I'll second.
Motion and a second to adopt items 1 and 2 of the Ways and Means Committee report. Could we have a roll call vote, please?
Downey?
Yes.
Beering?
Yes.
Greta?
Yes.
Kuhn?
Yes.
Brian?
Yes.
Come?
Yes.
And Larry?
Yes.
Next committee report, Public Works, Chairman Krupsak.
Public Works has one meeting to report on. I move to have the minutes accepted as printed.
Second.
Motion and second to accept the minutes of the Public Works Committee report. All in favor?
Aye.
To the Honorable Mayor and members of the Nekoosa Common Council, a Public Works Committee meeting was held on Tuesday, May 5th, 2020 at 5 p.m. via Zoom video conference. Members present were Larry Krupsak, Curtis Beretta, Brad Hamilton, and Adam Beering. Also in attendance were Mayor Dan Carlson, Rick Schmidt from the DPW, Dan Downing, Mike Cum, Brian Krupsak, Garrett Kuhn, and Chief of Police Shawn Woods and Ambulance Chief Joseph Crutchmeyer. Item 1, recommend signage at Riverside Park. That was concerning our new ordinance. Item 2, discuss the summer public works students. Item 3, discuss the Alexander Avenue parking lot plans. Item 4, discuss the Freeman boat launch. Item 5, recommend apply for Tree City USA and celebrate Arbor Day. Any questions?
Larry, on number 1, can we revise that to include concerning new cemetery ordinance?
Yeah, if you want to just add the words to it.
Okay.
So okay, with a revision on number 1, recommend signage at the Riverside Cemetery concerning new city ordinance. Any other questions? Hearing none, I move to adopt items 1 and 5.
Second.
Motion and a second to adopt items 1 and 5 of the Public Works Committee report. Roll call vote, please.
Beering,
Yes.
Tom,
Yes.
Kuhn,
Yes.
Britta,
Yes.
Larry,
Yes.
Tony,
Yes.
Brian,
Yes.
Next committee report is Public Safety. Chairman Freda.
Public safety has one meeting to report on. I'd like to make a motion to accept the minutes as printed.
Second.
Motion and a second to accept the minutes of the Public Safety Committee report. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. To the Honorable Mayor and members of the Nekoosa Common Council, the public safety meeting was held on Tuesday, May 5th, 2020 at 4:30 p.m. via Zoom video conference. Members present were Curtis Breda, Larry Krubsack, Brad Hamilton, and Mike Cum. Also in attendance were Adam Beering, Police Chief Shawn Woods, Fire Chief Mike Harchie, Mayor Dan Carlson, Brian Krubsack, Dan Downing, Garrett Kuhn, Ambulance Chief Joe Crutchmeyer, and Rick Schmidt of the DPW. Item 1, we discussed the COVID-19 updates with Chief Shawn Woods concerning the local public safety department. 2, recommend start collecting fees at the Nekoosa boat launch to open the bathrooms for use. Signs will be hung by boat ramps informing the public of this change. Discuss the storm siren updates with Chief Woods. Discuss handling equipment purchases. And recommend Chief Woods attend training at the FBI field office in Milwaukee, July 20th through the July 24th per the handbook. And recommend purchase of entry breaching tools for approximately $640. I'd like to make a motion that we adopt items 2, 5, and 6.
Second.
Motion and a second to adopt items 2, 5, and 6 of the Public Safety Committee report. Roll call vote, please.
Kuhn,
Yes.
Brian,
Yes.
Tom,
Yes.
Beering,
Yes.
Larry,
Yes.
Britta,
Yes.
Downey.
Yes.
Next committee report, Property Recreation and Human Affairs. Chairman Krubsack.
Property, Recreation, and Human Affairs held one meeting. I make a motion to accept the minutes as present or as written.
Second.
Second.
Motion and a second to accept the minutes of the Property Recreation and Human Affairs Committee report. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. To the Honorable Mayor and members of the Nekoosa Common Council, a Property, Recreation, and Human Affairs meeting was held on Tuesday, May 5th at 5:45 p.m. via Zoom meeting. Members present were Brian Krubsack, Chairperson, Secretary Dan Downing, Garrett Kuhn, and Mike Cum. Also in attendance was Rick Schmidt of the DPW, Mayor Dan Carlson, Brad Hamilton, Adam Beering, Police Chief Shawn Woods, Ambulance Chief Joe Kirchmar, John Spring, Pam Piotrowski, Matt and Tanya Beaver. Number 1, recommend upgrading the security panel at the community center not to exceed $3,624. 2, discussed industrial park lots. 3, discuss citywide trail system. 4, discussed housing study in Peckham Road 40-acre development. And 5, recommend allowing spring sports banners for NHS seniors to be installed on street poles. Any questions? I move to adopt 1 and 5.
Second.
Motion and a second to adopt items 1 and 5 of the Property Recreation and Human Affairs Committee report. Roll call vote, please.
Kuhn,
Yes.
Britta,
Yes.
Cum,
Yes.
Larry,
Yes.
Downey,
Yes.
Beering,
Yes.
Brian,
Yes.
Next item on the agenda is old business. Is there any old business that needs to come before the council? Hearing none, we'll move on to new business. First item is the Airport Commission resolution. Joe?
You guys, I had put in the packet on the website, and also I believe I'd emailed you. There's really kind of like there's a resolution that the Southwood County Airport Commission had adopted, and so I put that in there for reference, and I'll include that in the minutes. But there is the resolution ratification where basically they need our governing body to approve this resolution that they had already adopted. So it would be a motion and a second to approve this resolution ratification. Did everybody get that paperwork in the emails and stuff?
Motion to adopt the resolution.
Okay.
Second.
Motion and a second to adopt the Airport Commission resolution. Roll call vote, please.
Okay. Downey,
Yes.
Brian,
Yes.
Kuhn,
Yes.
Beering,
Yes.
Come,
Yes.
Larry,
Yes.
and Bretta.
Yes.
Next item on the agenda, another budget resolution transfer. Joe?
I had sent this budget resolution. It's a transfer from and also a copy of the actual bill. And what it is that the bill for like $262,000 is paid out of the general fund. And what it is it's for the utility improvements. And so basically what this is an interfund transfer where you're transferring that said monies from the utility back into the general to cover this mortgage payment. It's something we do every year.
Okay. I'd entertain a motion to adopt.
Move to adopt the resolution.
Second.
Motion and a second to adopt the budget resolution. Roll call vote, please.
Beering,
Yes.
Come,
Yes.
Larry,
Yes.
Brian,
Yes.
Kuhn,
Yes.
Downey,
Yes.
Bretta.
Yes.
Next item is another budget resolution regarding new ambulance chief's credit card. Joe?
The credit union, whenever we issue credit cards for people, they want something from the actual city council. And so we've been doing it in a resolution format, and you can see that there were some previous chiefs' names that still appeared on there. So it's to get Joe a credit card and to take Mark and Don off of that credit card list.
I'll move to
What does that
adopt
credit
that.
card be used for?
Well, it can be used for a lot of things, and the purchases and stuff. You can run into like fuel purchases and stuff, and for other supplies that the department needs. So it's gotten quite a bit of use. So
Yeah, basically all the department heads have one, correct?
yes. And it can cover also like for meetings and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
like for lodging and that.
Yeah,
So,
hotel reservations.
So
Did we get a motion then?
So I'll move
Yes.
to adopt that.
All right. Then a motion and a second to adopt the budget resolution for the ambulance chief's credit card. Roll call vote, please.
is there who second that, please?
I'll second it.
Okay.
We already have one.
Brian.
I see you there, Brett. Yeah. I'm still there. I'm just writing, so, okay. Larry,
Yes.
Greta,
Yes.
Brian,
Yes.
Kuhn,
Yes.
Beeren,
Yes.
Downey,
Yes.
Come.
Yes. Okay, moving on, seminars, conferences, meetings, equipment, anything from anyone?
Nothing from my end.
All right. I'd entertain a motion to approve the various monthly reports.
So moved.
Second.
Second.
Motion a second to approve the various monthly reports. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Next item on the agenda is approval of the claims. Mr. Rush.
We had the 3 bill lists. And Ways and Means, 250. Okay, I gotta adjust this one here for council because Brad's not here tonight. $455 for council, Airport Commission 55, Public Works 250, Public Safety 250, Property Rec 250, Mayor 800.
Move to approve the bills as presented.
Second. Yeah, motion a second to approve the bills as presented. Do we have a roll call vote, please?
Come,
Yes.
Larry,
Yes.
Kuhn,
Yes.
Brian,
Yes.
Downey,
Yes.
Greta,
Yes.
Beeren,
Yes.
Okay, moving on. Any other issues as provided by law that need to come forward?
Yeah, I'd just like to, I don't know if our ambulance and fire chiefs out there?
I didn't see them.
It
No,
was just good. Neither one made it tonight? Oh, that's
Don't see
okay.
'em.
I can just give them a call sometime too about the roster deal. It shouldn't be a big deal. So I'll
Okay.
just give them a call and get it out to them and see if that's
Yeah, they
possible.
could just send us out an email, I would guess, huh?
Yeah. Okay, I've got nothing else.
All right, then
I'll,
I'd entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
Motion a second to adjourn. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Meeting adjourned.
Adios.